It was something I didn't really enjoy. I didn't like the idea of stopping something because I find purpose in action, whether it's work or doing something for other people. So getting the four-wheel drive meant I learned a new skill and I've got heaps of enjoyment. I can invite people to share that enjoyment with me, and I've had family and friends all do that, and that's made a big difference to making friends here at Rainbow. I think if I didn't have this vehicle, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I do other things in retirement, but I don't actually like that word because what are we retiring from? Life is for living, and now I've got time. It is a big period of adjustment, and sometimes you need help with that. And I remember my feelings when I first retired was, I think I'll start a counselling service. People who haven't gone through this, I didn't know there'd be such a sense of loss, is the word I think of. Lost purpose. You've lost value in society. You've got to find your place in it. It's not to be seen as it's the beginning of the downhill, because that's how society sees it. Society doesn't see it as a new stage of life. We have these pictures of ourselves in a certain place and a role and responsibilities, and I think retirement has given me that absence of having to be totally responsible and accountable. If someone had said to me 2 years ago even, you'll be out four-wheel driving up Fraser every month, it wasn't within my picture of the future. And I think part of the enjoyment of that is that in itself. I didn't know, even when I bought it. It was more an economic choice, you know, like if I'm going to make the most of the... When I came up here to Rainbow Beach, I was planning my next holiday, and I've always wanted to go to Switzerland. But when I looked into it, the cost of it I felt was too much for 1 week's holiday to go so far. And then I saw a little Suzuki for sale, and that was a couple of months after I had done this trip with my sister to Fraser with a hire four-wheel drive. And he took me down the beach here to Double Island Point, and I knew straight away that it would be a great investment. Meeting people on the barge or meeting people in the shops over at Fraser, because I've been 10 times in 12 months, people just share that spirit of adventure. I like it. I enjoy mostly the freedom of it, the skill and challenge of it, and the utter enjoyment of being out there on the sand, the bush on one side and the ocean on the other. If I'm feeling down, if the tide's right, I can just get in my Suzuki and drive down to Double Island Point or the lighthouse. Friends of mine say that I'd change personality. I'd just become lighter and happier, and so it's like a spiritual thing, I suppose. Here is something I did invest in, and I've got pleasure beyond measure, and I would never anticipate it, that you could have a little Suzuki and get so much pleasure. And even the anticipation, like I've got visitors coming, so you know, go and fill it up and make sure everything's serviceable and working well, and call on the angels to protect us on our journey, because each one is so different. Even the coloured sands are different every time I pass them. I used to get my value of myself and purpose from service. So when it came to retirement, I had to find another way of not putting so much value on the service, but on myself as a person and how I was with people. We only have one life, and let's live it. And it might take a while to find out what that purpose is, and it fluctuates and changes over the years. But it was a core thing on service and kindness, and to try and help any person I met to feel that they mattered or they were of value. It doesn't always work, but that's how I would approach people, like kindness.